Hi everyone, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to do an updated wear and tear on the bags I've had for about a year to 6 months in my collection. And they're going to be the Madison bag in like the quilted leather, the Field bucket bag, and the Beat saddle bag. And I'm just going to briefly talk about each of the bags, show the details and stuff, and then what my thoughts are having them for like 6 months to a year in my collection. So if you're interested in today's video about each of these little bags, please do stay tuned. Also, for full disclosure, I do currently work for Coach as an SA. However, all the bags on my channel are from my own personal collection, and I'm just here to share with you guys my personal love for handbags. Also, if you guys like these kind of videos and stuff, please do consider liking and subscribing, because all I do on my channel is just talk about handbags and stuff. So if you guys like handbags and stuff, please do consider liking and subscribing. And you can also follow me on Instagram too for more handbag related content. Okay, so the first bag is going to be the Beat Saddle bag, and I have this one here in the color ivory with brass hardware, and I want to say I've had this bag for maybe 8 months now, and I would say overall the bag itself has done really well. The leather itself, I haven't had any scratches on it, even though I don't really babysit this bag, and the leather itself as well, I haven't had any color transfer on the bag. So here's what the front looks like. As you can see, there is no scratches or any marks on the leather. And then here is the bag, the back of the bag as well. The leather itself has done really well, and there's no scratches and no color transfer either. And then here's a quick look at the bottom. So there's no marks on the bottom either, so that's awesome. And then here's a quick look at the inside of the bag. So it is aligned in like a microfiber material. And as you can see, the bag itself has done really well as well. There's no marks on the microfiber material. And I just like throw my keys in here and my SLGs, and I don't really babysit the inside of this bag either. So all the items just are tossed in here. And as you can see, they have not done anything to the lining of this bag. I've had this bag for like a couple months now, and I would say overall it has done really well. It's one of my more carefree bags in my collection just because it is a very casual bag, being in the saddle shape. And the nice thing too is that the leather of this bag is in the glove tan leather, which it is also stamped right here in the center as well. And it makes the leather of this bag really durable in my opinion. So even though it is a smoother leather handbag, it's still really durable and resistant to like everyday use. And even the binding detail up here as well, like how it's like 3D like effect on the bag, it hasn't really worn either, so that's awesome. And back to, like I said, I haven't had any color transfer on this bag, so that's awesome. But if you do by some chance getting a little bit of color transfer, it's really easy to clean off like in the moment with like a damp cloth or like the Coach leather cleaner and moisturizer stuff. So yeah, overall it's been a great little bag. Bag number 2 is also going to be in the same color combination as the Beat saddle bag as well, in the color ivory with the brass hardware. But this one's a little bit different because the body of the bag, as you can see, is made from like the signature jacquard material. So it is a very soft and flexible handbag, being in this woven fabric. And as you can see too, there is like this Coach signature C print throughout the bag, and there is a slight like silver light trim or like a metallic light trim around the C print as well, and is all the same with like the back. And then the bag itself comes with 2 straps, so you have a short leather top handle and also a longer crossbody strap as well that is in like the fabric material, and it's adjustable and removable. And then on the inside of the bag is just one large open spacious compartment, and it is lined in like a fabric material. And as you can see, the top of the bag itself closes with these like leather pull strings on the side of the bag, so you can easily just pull the little leather pieces closed like that, and cinches the bag in completely. And so it just looks like that. And then I think you guys saw too, there is a zipper compartment in the back with your like larger story patch. And then on the bottom of the bag is a smooth leather base with 4 brass feet, and then a leather binding detail around that as well. So when it comes to like the Field bucket bag, I really enjoyed this little bag a lot. And I shouldn't say little because it is kind of like a medium-sized bag. But I've had this bag, I think maybe 5 to 6 months now. I want to say maybe a little under 6 months. I want to say about like 5 months because I probably got this back in May or June. So this has done really well for me. I've used this bag a ton during the summer just because number one, the material itself is a lighter weave on like the jacquard print here. So I feel like this makes the bag very like summery looking in my opinion. And then also the color combination too, being in this like light beige color. And I really enjoyed this bag during the summer because it also was super duper lightweight. Being in like the fabric material on the outside and the inside of the bag really helps like keep the weight down on this bag, and it was just really awesome to carry around. And again, too, like I said, the material of the bag also makes it super soft and squishy, so it was really easy just to like throw your items in here and not really have to think too much. And then here's like an up close look at the field bucket bag as well. So as you can see, I haven't had any like denim transfer on this bag, and I usually wear jeans like every day if I'm not going to work or anything. So I haven't had any color transfer on the denim, on the denim, but like on the like signature jacquard material. So I haven't had any color transfer there. And then on like the leather sides too, I haven't seen any color transfer on that. And then the bottom of the bag has done really well as well. So I don't like baby this bag really. I do set this bag on the ground, hard surfaces like tables, chairs, and stuff. And as you can see, I don't have really any wear and tear on the smooth leather base, and I don't have any real wear on the feet either. So that is, again, really awesome. And then the last thing too I want to point out is that this bag does come in 2 different color combinations. So I believe there's also a ivory version that I'm holding here, but there is also a navy version as well. So if you guys did want something that felt a little bit more year-round, I would say go with the navy one possibly, just because it is I feel like more of a year-round color versus the ivory, which is I feel like more of a spring summer combination. So if you want something more year-round, I'd say go with the navy versus this one. But yeah, this is a really awesome bag if you're thinking about adding this bag into your collection. Okay, so the last bag in today's video is going to be this one right here, which is the Madison Shoulder Bag in the color chalk with brass hardware. And I want to say I've had this bag now for like maybe over a year, like a year and 2 months or something. And the bag itself has done really well. So as you can see, the bag itself is in this really beautiful vertical quilted design that is on the front and the back of the bag. It has the brass chain hardware with like the leather woven through it. And here's like a quick look at the sides too. They are also quilted, which I think is really cool. And then you get the little cute C-turn lock in the center right there. And then on the inside of the bag is lined to like a microfiber material that is in like this beige honey color. So it's kind of like a warm mustard actually, I shouldn't say beige. But it looks like that. You have a little zip compartment there, and then you have an extra little secret flap right here that lets you have access to 2 more compartments, which I think are awesome. And again, they're both lined in the microfiber material as well. And the little flap here is magnetic. The other thing too about the Madison shoulder bag is that I do like to carry this bag a lot as like a long over the shoulder bag or a crossbody bag as well. So I usually have the bag set up like this, where like the longer chain is like extended and then the other part of like the chain is on top here. And as you can see, I don't have any like wear and tear on this portion here where like the chain is resting on the bag. And then the other thing too is that when I store the bag, I honestly just like have it like this sometimes, or have it like fully tucked into the bag without having any like other material like between the chain and the leather, if that makes sense. So as you can see, there's like no dents on the Madison bag either from like the chain resting on it. So that's a really awesome thing too. I believe I made an initial like review or first impressions video over this bag, and I said it was like a pretty good overall like everyday bag, which like at the time when I bought this bag, it kind of was, because I did use it for a good like maybe 2 to 3 weeks when I first got this bag. But I will say after that first 2 or 3 months, and definitely like around January, I just found myself not really using this bag as an everyday bag, but using it more as like a special occasions bag. Just because number one, I did get a ton of like other bags too in my collection, and I found myself using those a lot more. Definitely like the pillow tabby bags. After getting those bags, I've used them so much more. And I'm not gonna lie, when I do want to go for that puffy quilted look, I would usually go with this bag prior to the pillow tabby, but after getting the pillow tabby bags, it's just like the only bag I really carry. So there's that. And then when it comes to like the Madison bag too, and like the quilted design, I want to say they come in two color options. There is this one in chalk and then the other one in black as well. And I think that one is like black and gunmetal hardware or black and brass hardware. I want to say it's gunmetal. It's black and gunmetal hardware. And then there are the two canvas versions. So there is just the classic signature canvas and then one with the border rivets and snakeskin combination. And then there do have also like all leather options too. So there is the black, the wine, and the dark blue colors. So if you wanted to go for those, you definitely can. Okay, so that's it for today's video over like the updated handbag wear and tear on like the beat saddle bag, the field bucket bag, and the Madison shoulder bag as well. Hopefully you guys liked today's video, and if you guys have any more questions about each of these bags, just leave a comment down below and I can try to help you out, or you can also message me on Instagram as well. And then also in the comments too, if you guys want to see an updated like handbag wear and tear on any other bags in my collection, just let me know and I can try and do one for you. But yeah, hopefully you guys liked today's video and consider liking and subscribing. And you can also follow me on Instagram too for more handbag related content. Other than that, guys, have a great rest of your day. Bye!